Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the building, baby. What up, what up, what up, and welcome back to another edition. Hey, man, some things happen in the boxing world, man. It looks like Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo's business relationship, partnership could be coming to an end. And also, we gotta talk about how I was frightened today. A 50 plus year old man scared the shit out of me when I seen this video. But I'm not going to spoil that surprise. Before we get into the topics, let's go ahead and play my theme music. Every superhero needs their theme music, right? What up, people? What up? What up? What up? I know what you're thinking, Mike. Mike, what happened to Friday Mail Day, man? I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting to May 2nd, man. Later on tonight, maybe at 12 p.m. Eastern time or 3 a.m. Eastern time, because that's 12 p.m. on the West Coast. Whenever my ban is lifted, whenever my ban is lifted, it's supposed to be lifted tomorrow. I don't know when, at 12 a.m. or do I gotta wait those 3 hours for the West Coast? But when that ban is lifted, when this goes away, baby, we're gonna be live. All these shows that you've been seeing uploaded, that you've been seeing premiering, will be live from now on. So I just want to thank everybody out there who've been rocking with me on these premieres, and hopefully you guys can rock with me on these live shows. Before we get into the Canelo and Oscar relationship, Oscar has some things to say about the Triple G potential fight that's going to take place in September if government officials allow them. But don't let me um give you guys false information. Let's go out to the article, and big ups to Boxing Scene for the article, and big ups to let me see who wrote the article. So we got to go with I believe it was CBS. The source is CBS Sports. So State of the Comeback podcast. So big ups to CBS Sports, and thanks for the the quotes. Golden Boy Promotion CEO Oscar De La Hoya, who promotes Mexican superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez, says his company is focused on finalizing the trilogy fight for IBF middleweight champion Gennady Golovkin. The trilogy has been targeted for a date in September 12th, which all depends on the restrictions during that period with the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. As Boxing Scene reported, Golovkin is looking to make a mandatory defense of his belt before the contest with Canelo takes place. So it's some things that, like, we all know that Bernardi and his team, Jonathan Banks, they wanted to get Sarah Minta out the way and get a little bit of that rust off from Gennady. He hasn't fought since he fought Derenchenko last, and that fight, you know, a lot of people left scratching their heads. Is Gennady too old? Have we seen the best of Gennady? Is the best behind him? So a lot of things came out of that fight, and maybe Jonathan Banks and Gennady just wanna sharpen the tools a little bit before they go into a trilogy. The Zone, who has exclusive contracts with both boxers, are very interested in getting the trilogy done for their streaming service after suffering through the financial hits of the pandemic. We have to make a statement, and Triple G Canelo has to happen. De La Hoya told CBS Sports and State of the Comeback podcast. We have to show the world that we can make the big fights happen, and that we are here to stay. Boxing will always be boxing and will always survive, pandemic or not. Boxing has been around for ages. It's as long as we make the biggest and best fights. Canelo and Triple G doesn't get any bigger than that. Now, look, I mean, we can argue semantics, but we all know Canelo and Triple G is a very, very big fight. They done a million plus on pay per view both times they fought. They always pull crowds. When I went to Vegas for both fights, the crowds was there, so they pull in a very, very, very decent amount of people. So big ups to boxing for trying to make this big fight. Canelo and Golovkin fought to a controversial 12-round split draw in September 2017, with, with Canelo winning a close 12-round majority decision a year later. There were plans for Canelo to fight in May, likely against WBO super middleweight champion Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo's return was going to take place on Saturday, but pushed back due to pandemic. So yeah, the fight with Billy Joe was supposed to take place this weekend. As a matter of fact, it does not appear that Saunders is part of Canelo's immediate plans. That got to suck for Billy Joe, man. He had a fight scheduled with Gennady that fell through. Had a fight scheduled with Canelo that, due to the pandemic, fell through. And going back to Oscar De La Hoya for this last quote, it's a fight that people are not really wanting. It's a fight that never got signed, but it all depends on Canelo and what he wants. So that right there tells you Canelo got a lot of power over in that Golden Boy promotional stable. Canelo always fights the best, and I have no doubt in my mind that he wants to go after Triple G. So Oscar, you know what I'm saying, pretty confident that his guy Canelo wants to Triple G fight, and he wants to really get that trilogy out of the way. Now, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? If Triple G's team feel like they want to go into that fight, then who am I to say that Triple G's needs a tune up? But if they can't get a deal done, who does Canelo fight in September? Let's just say Gennady is not going to be an option for September. Do we want to see Canelo fight? Do Canelo go back down the road of fighting Billy Joe Saunders? Is that a big enough fight for Mexican Independence Day in September? Or I believe that's the holiday that Canelo normally fights around. Is that big enough for them? I mean, who knows? But with Canelo, there's not going to be any shortage of guys with their hand up saying me. So if the Gennady fight does not happen, then I'm pretty sure Canelo will get a suitable opponent for that fight. Now let's move on. Since we handled the business side of it, let's be a little I don't want to say be a little messy, but let's get into some details. Oscar De La Hoya was also talking to Yahoo Sports, and he was talking about his relationship with Canelo. And I'm gonna read these quotes very, very slowly. In all these years I've been in boxing, I've learned it's all business. And as we all know, Oscar, you know what I'm saying, was with Top Rank for a while, you know what I'm saying, but then he branched off and started to do his own thing with Golden Boy Promotion. So he definitely understands the ins and out of boxing, and he understands that sometimes when you a star like he was and like Canelo is, then you possibly move on from your promoter. You know what I'm saying? You start to cut that middleman out and go direct to source, like Floyd Mayweather did. And we all know that ever since Canelo lost to Floyd Mayweather, we can see a lot of growth in Canelo in the boxing ring. But now we're starting to see that growth of Canelo outside of the ring, because let's just be honest, right? Let's just be honest. Like I'm sure when Canelo's contract is over with Golden Boy Promotions, he won't be re-signing. I think Canelo promotional company. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm sure that he's either has one or is in the framework of getting everything situated. So he does have one when that time comes. But a guy of Canelo's star power and magnitude, he doesn't need a promoter anymore. Only thing he needs is a right hand man that takes care of the business, sort of like what Leonard Ellaby does for Floyd Mayweather. And I forgot the guy's name that works with Manny Pacquiao, but he does some of the like similar stuff. So only thing Canelo need is a guy who's going to be the face of his promotional organization and the guy who's going to be filling all the questions for Canelo. But back to the quote. In boxing, there's no loyalty. It's sad, but that's what I've lived. Canelo's a great fighter. I consider myself a friend, but it's business. So that tells me, you know what I'm saying? Like he always already had some interpretation that this could, you know what I'm saying, be the bon voyage, you know what I'm saying? It's business. At the end of the day, it's not personal, you know what I'm saying? Why? I mean, you have done everything that that I needed from you. I mean, you got me to HBO. You got me to Showtime. You got me to the Zone. And now it's just time for me as a 29-year-old, almost 30-year-old man to start to spread my wings and really take the bull by the horns and take control of my career. I don't think it's any slight to Oscar. I just think that at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, at this stage of Canelo's career, Oscar has done as much as he can do for him, and Canelo has to take that next step and become the Floyd Mayweather, for lack of a better word, of this era. You know what I'm saying? Promotional company has a nice uh, training stable of fighters, not promotional or like managerial, but him and Eddie Reynoso got a nice little stable that they train with, and who knows, maybe those guys start to sign up to Canelo promotional companies when their promotional contracts are up. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the Canelo story. And I have to share with y'all what scared the shit out of me today, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been so frightened by a 50-year-old man in my life. But without further ado, check this right here out, man. Check this shit right here out. And I ain't play no banners, you know what I'm saying? Bam, but there go the banner. And that shit all spelled wrong, so take that off. Uh Bam. Mike Tyson, man. This man is still scary, bro. Hold on. What do y'all see what I see? Wait till you see what I see. Check this nigga Mike out, man. Check out. Oh, bang. Oh my goodness. Bop, 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 bang. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh. Bro, that is a lot of man. Oh my goodness. You see that hook? You see that hook? Watch that second hook. Right here, bam. It was a quick one too, man. You ain't even see it coming. After the 1-2, bam. Oh, that hook is vicious. That motherfucking hook is vicious, man. Mike Tyson's a bad boy. He a bad boy, man. This 50-year-old man, I watched this video. I was like, bruh, shit. If I get in a fight with Mike Tyson, if anybody can get in a fight with Mike Tyson, boy, it's gonna be hell to pay. Cause he still got that muscle memory, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. That's young Mike. That's Iron Mike right there, man. Hold on, make sure. Hold on, bro. I don't think y'all know who that is, bro. I don't think y'all put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on that man's name, bro. Look at that motherfucker. Ooh, wee. Bang. That's how you finish. KO. KO. You damn right as a KO. I'm just saying, man. I figured that I would share that with y'all right quick, since I thought that was very interesting. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode of Mike on the Sports. Next is gonna be the question and answers at 12 o'clock. If I can't do that at 12 o'clock, then I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick boxing rundown for the day. A couple articles that I see on boxing scene that I want to talk about. But yeah, man, catch up for the live show. If it's not going to be at 12 a.m., it's going to be at 3 a.m. They going to have to let your boy back. I got to come back, baby. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Yes, sir.